This would never happen in the UK. Really? I mean, really? This comment took me out. There are a few things that infuriate me, but this in particular infuriated me so much because by saying that something like this scenario wouldn't happen in the UK is a denial of women's pain, their lived experience of being dismissed. If you haven't seen it, this viral video of this mum, who's a black mother in Texas in hospital, is clearly in pain and distressed. And this has gone viral because she is clearly in the throes of labour, and the nurse who is meant to be looking after her is focusing on an administrative task, ignoring her completely. So many of my colleagues have shared their thoughts on this, and yes, this is not acceptable. Thankfully, the mother and the baby are doing well, but this is not an isolated case that's happening in the US. This does happen in the UK as well. As someone who's witnessed this as a clinician in the NHS, and this happened to me in my third pregnancy, where I was told to go home and I ended up delivering my son by myself in the car park, and this is on my third pregnancy, and I had strep B as well, and that needed looking after and treating for me and my baby. With 53 million views and counting, yes, this is what systemic medical racism looks like. And yes, this is what systemic medical misogyny and internalized misogyny, because this is a female nurse, also looks like. And yes, this is what it looks like when you're not taking women's pain and black women's pain seriously. This is what it actually looks like. We would never imagine this for a man who had testicular pain and had come into A&E like this. This happens in the UK. Key findings for the 5 times more black maternity experiences report from 2025 highlighted widespread discrimination that was reported, with 28% of black mums experiencing and said that they were dismissed or not seen or not heard, and 25% of those attributed the fact that they weren't seen and heard because of their race and the colour of their skin. They also found that they were ignored when it came to their concerns. Many black mums reported that their concerns were not properly addressed, especially during labour and birth, and 23% of black mums did not receive the pain relief that they requested, and 40% of those women were never given any explanation. So yes, denying women's pain, particularly black women's pain, is happening in the UK and is happening in the NHS. The September 2025 Embrace report yet again highlighted the inequality in maternal healthcare for marginalised communities. Denying women pain relief is something that's happening systemically within the NHS and globally as well. We must keep talking about it, and we must not accept that this is the norm. It takes healthcare professionals, community societies and grassroots organisations. We must always aim for better. Make sure that there's equity in healthcare, and particularly deal with and tackle some of the inequalities and inequitable healthcare when it comes to maternity care.